Well,
Okay, what do you mean expectation? I'm sorry. I was finally getting my stream up and running.
okay, okay. Yeah.
Alright, let me bring up yours so I can see your chat.
Yeah, okay. Well, one of the expectations I have for this season is that William will definitely get the villain to hero arc by the end of it. I
I've gotta say,
I have
could it really be a villain to hero arc when he's not really a villain? He's just being controlled? It's not like he has done anything evil.
I mean, you're right about that, and I could see where you're coming from, but that's just how I see it. So, I mean,
Yeah, it's more of a like rescuing him, and I'm trying to guess about how long it'll take. Like, is him being rescued something that's going to take the entire season, and he's only on their side for like the final three episodes, or is it going to be like midway through?
yeah, I have no idea. All I could tell you is that it, it could be unique. I don't know. But I'm just thinking that it's gonna be a villain to hero arc, even though, yes, he's technically not a villain. I mean, we will see how it goes.
Oh, and I did check things out, and Evolution is not a retelling of the early stuff. It is a sequel series.
Okay,
It takes place after season four.
okay, so you want to do that for it, or
I was thinking about doing that. I mean, if it is like the conclusion of the story,
yeah, I mean, we definitely could.
because like
I
even in the wiki, it lists it as episodes 96 through 121 of Code Lyoko.
okay. I mean, we could definitely do that.
Yeah.
I'm just. Do we know if they're in English at all? Because
Let's see.
from what I've been told, they aren't. They're in the original French language, and I don't think they're subtitles.
Yeah, it is. There's no dubbing except for like one or two episodes, so you'd have to watch it subtitled.
Okay. Which I'm not again. I'm
Yeah.
not.
Yeah, I'm not opposed to like watching this in French.
Yeah. But okay. I'm
Okay,
just.
okay. So there are some differences. So it is a continuation, but also is a soft reset of the series. Uh, and it takes place after a novel, which is between the two shows, called
Uh,
Kodioko Chronicles.
okay. Yeah. I get you. Uh, which I'm gonna tell you, if we wanted to do that, I wouldn't mind, but
Yeah.
that's that's gonna
We can
take.
decide when we get there.
Yeah, that's gonna take some work, I can tell you. So episode one will return. Uh, so using the data that French Harbor gives the Jeremy and I will just succeed in recreating Lyoko, which now holds only Center 5.
I will say, DJ, something is going on with your green screen in which your
Yeah,
hair is looking more like mine.
yeah, no, I would, I, I was trying to look to set up, so I didn't have time to adjust my cable service, but we can go ahead and do that right now.
Gotcha. And hello, Mr. Small Pepper. Hopefully you're having a wonderful evening over on
Hey,
DJ's
John.
stream.
Yeah, hey, Johnny, what's up? Good to see you.
While you're doing
Uh,
that, I will say I do enjoy the slight differences in the art style for this season. The bit of a
yeah,
visual upgrade, but not too much to make it weird. Now,
okay.
the bigger upgrade is not going to be till next episode, though.
Yeah, no, no, definitely not. Uh, where in the heck did I go? And what I mean by that is my entire.
Hey, Gum. Hopefully you have fun.
Yo, Jason, what's up, Bubba?
Yeah, it looks like it's a
Good.
full party over in DJ's stream tonight.
Yeah, mean that. uh, Let me attempt to fix my camera. Okay, let's reset the current. Okay, and with, yeah, Joe, it's definitely a good season so far. Now, I do like the fact that they have to figure out how to re basically rebuild Lyoko. So yeah, it's definitely a good.
After the first season. It's all just
Yeah,
lackluster. Just lost all imagination at that level of the show.
no, I ain't got it, but it's what it is from now, and we're Okay. Yeah, I can't. I picked the worst background for my hair, so
Yeah.
I can't fix that. Sorry, I can't.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah. Anyways,
We'll fix it in
yeah.
post. Yeah.
Yeah. But anyways, it's definitely what we're used to when it comes to Xena attack. Now, I will definitely say that, you know, just the naming herself editor in chief of the Carrot News was not unexpected, but not played off well enough. I think they should have done a bit more with that.
Yeah.
What do you think about, you know, Sissy making herself editor in chief of the newspaper?
I will say
Or,
it is something, as you said, they could have made more of it rather than what happens at the end of the episode where the newspaper just gets dissolved. I mean, that they could have been set up for like a whole big thing.
yeah, no, I know, right?
Yeah.
That could have been a good storyline to explore. Hmm. But no.
Yeah, it's all right. I have to say, so far this season, and yes, it's just the first 5 episodes, but it has felt like this season has dialed back a lot of stuff, a lot of things with the use of other characters. We're not seeing things from other characters' point of view. We've got in the total 5 episodes we've gotten, Sissy's like two conspirators get almost no lines of dialogue.
Yeah, no, I mean, they'll, they'll definitely push this in a different direction than what they have been going with for the past 3 seasons.
Yeah, I have to say, like, before, for like the entire show, it's felt like these are a bunch of students at school, and then there are adventures that happen. Now it
Yeah,
is they are doing the stuff with Lyoko, and occasionally school interrupts it.
yeah, yeah. No, what's your thoughts on William break into Rita's bedroom and kidnap her?
How many times has she been kidnapped out of her room? Why isn't there an alarm?
I don't know. I wish there was, but
It just feels a little too routine. She gets kidnapped and dragged back to the factory again.
yeah, no, I mean, they'll they'll too set in their routine. I mean, I honestly feel like, just the reusing plot points way too often and way too much. I mean, there's in a upcoming episode, there's a plot point that I was tired of like 2 seasons ago. So,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. There's a lot of reuse in like so far in this season.
Yeah, definitely. But, as someone not bad overall, but it's like Russell with the whole element that element we use from previous episodes. Would you agree with that or
It
uh
feels basically like a setup episode, especially given what happens next episode.
yeah, speak of what do we go into the next episode?
Sure. Okay, so next episode is Double Take. Double Take is basically them trying to figure out what they're going to do. Because, like, the build thing for this season is we've got to get back William. Though I have to say, sure, last episode they're trying to get back William, and then uh they find out that he's under control of Xana. What has Xana been doing? They have not been able to go in or do anything. Xana's been out on the internet. Um, what has Xana been doing?
I don't know.
As far as I can tell, Xana's just been left alone to their own devices, has caused no trouble in the world, and they might
Yeah,
as well just forget about it. Right?
yeah,
But okay,
but
so because they don't want to have to come up with more excuses about William. Oh no, 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 wait. That's this. This is the one where they go to create a clone of Jeremy. Eventually, this will
yeah,
lead to the thing we're talking about, but that's the next episode. This is the way they make a clone of Jeremy because Jeremy wants to be able to work on the stuff for Lyoko while not missing more classes. So create clone Jeremy, who is the cooler version of Jeremy.
yeah, we've seen it done before, and it's, I mean, it's good that it was Jeremy this time, but there's a split personality, I will say.
Yeah. So Jeremy gets pulled into, I mean, clone Jeremy gets pulled into doing a bunch of sports stuff with Jim, and it leads to the clone Jeremy being taken over by Xana, while real Jeremy is trying to fight off it being taken over. And I'm just
Yeah,
wondering, why did they see this coming? But also,
uh,
you want to know what would have solved this problem?
what?
No, not even solved the problem. What would have prevented this problem? You know
What?
the answer to it.
Yeah, Jerry as we go to class or
No,
what?
just tell Jim. Just tell Jim what's going on, and then he'd cover for them.
Yeah,
Every one of
yeah,
those problems would be solved by just telling Jim.
yeah, I know, but by this time, I don't think that's gonna happen
But it makes
again.
so much sense.
It does, it does. I admit it does.
It's just insane that okay, you have one person who you know you can trust with the secret. You have one person who you know will have your back when the monsters are showing up, and who does have their back, like very, very soon coming up. You have one person who wants to believe them and would die to keep them safe, and yet they refuse to let this person know, hey, I've got to go do something. Can you cover for me for like an hour during sports class?
Yeah,
None of this makes any sense. Absolutely none of this makes any sense.
yeah, no, I do you, and guys,
They'd rather almost make a clone that possibly kills people than to just tell Jim, hey, this stuff is going on.
yeah, we're back on this with,
You
yeah,
expect me to leave
no.
this? No. It would solve every problem in the show.
No, I agree. What do you just somehow this go up?
There's literally no reason not to say it. But okay.
No,
So, the
I
clone
tell you,
Jeremy gets taken over, which wouldn't have happened if they told Jim. And they've got to get back. Well, first off, you have Odd taking him and locking him up in a closet. And oh no, when he gets taken over, he breaks out and nearly kills a bunch of people.
uh-huh.
Who would have suspected this? Certainly not I.
No.
It, I could not possibly have assumed that he would go on a rampage trying to kill people. There's creation of theirs.
I mean, it's not like I've been before.
But yeah, okay. So they go in. Oh, and also once again, why do they still not have that stuff up and running that allows them to actually fight the virtual beings in the real world?
Yeah,
There's no
no,
reason not to have that active. It would make the show
yeah,
more interesting and entertaining and fill up a bunch of plot issues.
yeah. Well, I mean, if they did add that, you wouldn't have the plot issues that those are known for. I mean, come on, like,
If you're not going to follow through with it, then don't put it there in the first place.
yeah,
Okay, but yeah,
this,
so they go back, they go in, they fight William, they take down the tower, and we also do know that they are trying to send Eilita into the digital sea. Oh, also we get the new upgraded avatar forms, which are nice looking.
yeah, now, the
So
next,
far, Odd still has nothing new for him, which is kind of hilarious.
yeah, now, I mean, I was trying to figure that out what I couldn't see anything new. I mean, with Yumi Orc and Arita, yeah, I see what's new, but not well. I mean, what
The character
did?
design is still different for Odd, but he doesn't get any new weapons. He doesn't get wings.
Yeah. Now, like, it's great for Arita, make for a bit more agile.
Also, since the whole
But,
thing is him trying to toss her off the land and into the digital sea, her being able to fly sort of should remove that whole problem.
yeah, it's good. Not saying that it will, but it could.
It also does show that Return to the Past is still a thing that they're going to be doing.
Yeah, but I mean, how often though? Because I don't think they're gonna be relying on it that much. Now, I may be wrong about that, but we will see. Hmm.
All right. So yeah, now that brings us over to the next episode. So take it away, DJ.
Okay, second. So, our next episode is our opening act, which, I mean, for me, the concept of a movie can for just one, but why does it need to make sense at all? Okay, so I'm trying to adjust myself. I mean, so,
I gotcha. But yeah, this is I gotta say this is the episode that pissed me off the most about what we were talking about last episode. This just compounded how much I hated it.
yeah, okay, okay, yeah, okay, so this might not make any sense to me because Jim's nephew caused the drama of subdigital as a
DJ, I
vid.
will say it might be easier if you just cut your green screen right now.
Yeah, hold on.
Because I'm checking back and it's just like showing your I'm seeing straight through your eyes too.
I know, I know. Yeah, give me a second. But okay, when I was opening that, I don't remember Jim having a nephew.
I
industry.
think he just got shown up for this episode because he's not really mentioned family before, let alone family like in the entertainment industry. But it does make sense because we know Jim has worked in the entertainment industry. So I
Yeah,
could easily see him having family that was doing the same thing.
yeah, no, but from okay, so this might be a case of where the episode I watched got mistitled as opening act because
Oh, no, it's titled opening act for me as well.
okay, where did you watch it?
Episodes 68 opening act. I watched it actually on YouTube.
Okay, same here,
Right.
and if I'm remembering correctly, it had to do with, all exposed Jim's dance career and him becoming a pop role for it at Caddock, which does read in the episode description doesn't match what I have in mind.
Mm-hmm.
So, but okay, let's just go ahead and read this. Jim must be Cliff, the drummer of the subdigitals. I Richard took out who voice of for the best. Nice coach for everyone tries out a little tones out to be the one Chris is looking for. However, circumstances make, make sure that Chris does not realize who Ariga is and then can Emily and Zennon's call of him as any competent mammals kidnap the area and send home to Lyoko. Jim and Kurt manage to involve themselves in the social area and end up bowing the crime. Yeah, now,
I
I
gotta say, for this episode, all right, so isn't Odd supposed to be good at music?
yeah,
I mean, I
yes,
thought
he
that
is.
that was a thing that his character was known for, yet in this episode, everyone treats him like he's bad at it.
Yeah,
Didn't he? Wasn't he in a
no,
band?
yeah, but
Wasn't he in a band? Wasn't his ex girlfriend a DJ? I thought music was Odd's whole thing, and now it's supposed to be something they laugh at him being bad at. It's a little strange.
yeah, no, it is. But
I know he said he was trying something new, but it just seems an odd choice for his character and for everyone else that they're laughing at it.
Yeah, no, I got it.
Um, I do find it interesting that they had a one of those ghost clones of Chris rather than possessing him. They sort of serve the same purpose, but they do allow for interesting things later on in the episode.
Uh, I'm go- I'm pulling up the opening episode I watched, and I want to.
Wait, what happened to the open? I mean, so far things seem alright.
Okay, they seem like to you I did that, but for me, when I watch open it, what I'm reading on Wikipedia and what I watch doesn't add up to me. So let me double check the real quick one. Oh, that's a good chance.
No,
That,
the Wikipedia shows like that's the proper description of the episode.
okay, then there's a good chance that I will rush through it or I skipped it entirely. So it might be that I did not watch it. So I might need to have it out there.
Okay, so like I said, it was basically a everyone's trying to impress Jim's nephew, who is the drummer for like a big rock group. They're all bringing out their different demo discs, and they're trying to audition for like a new sound because the producer is pressuring him to like bring in new talent.
Yeah,
Ghost clone of him kidnaps Aelita again because it's the second time in as many episodes that Aelita gets kidnapped, and they have to go and rescue her. And they just tell Jim what's going on, and he and his nephew go with Odd and Ulrich to the factory, and we have Jim and his nephew fighting the Xana clone while the Lyoko warriors are in Lyoko. And it is absolutely perfect because not only does it prove that Jim is a stand up guy who they could have told everything to, apparently his whole family's amazing and willing to help them all out and fight Xana. So it's just utterly nonsensical because once again, if they just told Jim what was going on, they would apparently have an entire family of people willing to back them up with this stuff.
yeah,
But no, at the end of the episode, they return to the past, erase their memories, though Aelita luckily does get her music shown to um, Jim's nephew, and he likes it. We don't know what comes of that, but it could lead to a record contract. We don't know. At least in the not in the next two episodes, but he is
yeah.
impressed by it.
Nice, nice.
So yeah, they go
Yeah,
in. Jim and his nephew face the Xana clone while the Lyoko Warriors fight William and the stuff over there, and then we get another. Then we get a return to the past again. Two in this many episodes.
yeah.
Apparently,
I
we're forgetting
totally.
about the whole worry of that making Xana stronger.
Yeah, but
Also, Jeremy is rebuilding Lyoko bit by bit.
yeah. No, I mean with within the internet is already free from the echo, so I
And the internet
don't.
apparently doing nothing.
Yeah, I don't think it matters now if they do come to pass or not because he's already out of the echo, so yeah. Hmm. Alright, so okay, I'm gonna go to extra for which I did watch. I know that uh, extra for record, there is a new recreation at Cabot, and Willow's clone is put in charge of it. Meanwhile, Jeremy has developed a program to get the real William out of the echo. However, the program focuses above the tower allowing Zen to take over what Ariga cannot shut it down as the room current lashes out at the group. The real room is only okay to keep the tower under Zen's control. Jeremy manages to repair the tower time for our victory, so restoring the coin to walking on with a return to the past to erase the unwanted memories of William's behavior at school. The group elects to see as directly memorable. I mean, okay, it's a good episode, definitely one that we have another crime good and attack the group.
Why do they keep making these clones that keep getting taken over? It's
I
seriously, they're just inventing their own problems.
yeah, no, they really are. And, you
But
know,
also, what happened to Xana reversing gravity and taking over military satellites? It's just, I'm gonna take over a clone that my enemies already made.
yeah,
Yeah, it's just like, it's just Xana's lost all creativity. Or is it just
yeah,
the writers?
Both.
Yeah. Okay. So so we have Clone William. We have Clone William just out doing stuff. Um,
Yeah.
why does he have less personality than Clone Jeremy does?
I don't know. I mean,
Because this one is just like Clone William's just stupid.
yeah, yeah,
No. He's just very, very dense, is what I should say. He's very dense.
yeah. I don't get why. I mean, the real William's not like that, but again, that could be how Jeremy sees her. I would
Yeah.
argue.
But yeah, because of that, they've got to reverse the past, go back to the past again. It's like once
Uh-huh.
again, it's nothing but problems they're creating. Why
Yeah,
did they just nominate Sissy in the first place? Even before this, it's just like you don't have time to be a president of any club or anything. Why even show up for that stuff?
yeah, no, I mean, you know, I was busy trying to save the world from a literal digital threat.
I don't even
How
know if they're
can,
saving the world at this point because Dan is apparently doing nothing in the internet.
yeah, no, sorry.
All right, well, yeah, let's get on to their final episode of the night. Skid Bloodnear,
Yeah,
in which the characters are working on creating a virtual ship to help them travel through Lyoko. I don't know if it's to go through the digital sea.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, so they can go in, find Xana, find William, and get them the hell out of there. You have William and Aelita staying up in Jeremy and Aelita staying up in Jeremy's room overnight and getting in trouble for that. And yeah, it's a boarding school, rules. I will
yeah,
say, why did they get put in detention together if their whole problem was that they were together too much?
no,
I
I
would
don't,
assume that they would be, put separately.
yeah, no, I mean, that's could be just a part of the legacy legend because they don't want to come up with a whole new character or animate another character
Or another room.
and yeah, yeah, so, they have to put it together. Mm,
And apparently they have to be at the factory at a specific time in order to input the program to make certain that the ship is is created properly.
yeah,
I will say, why don't they just, tell Yumi what to do? And just walk her through it.
yeah,
All you
no,
have to do is you have to input the program. Okay, here's the program written down. Just do this. Now I understand that later on is going to attack. Because obviously Xana's going to attack. But they don't
yeah,
know Xana's going to attack.
no,
So they should have been as worried about that as they should have. Yumi's done programming for Lyoko before. Just say,
yeah,
hey, put this code in at this time.
yeah, no, I mean,
Because when they did end up going there, it's not like Jeremy had a bunch of stuff he needed to do.
yeah, no, it was, you know,
Relatively easy.
yeah, they'll click done and, you know, stuff human could easily handle all of, but they needed a resolution to, oh, we need to get out of detention.
And
So,
also, if Jim had known what was going on, he could have said, "Oh, we're staying up because we've got to do a program for something Lyoko related." And then Jim would have said, "Oh, okay, carry on."
yeah, no, I agree, I do, but that's not the case, and
That's not the show. I know that's not the show we're watching. It's just he's proven himself so many times, even just in the last episode before this, that he
uh,
should be in on this.
okay, yeah, but
We're
you
already in
know,
season 4, I know.
yeah, if this whole come to end, it's not gonna make difference, and I'm gonna say this now. You could expect the same thing in the next season, if you want to say that. I
Probably.
mean, yeah, like, the formula's not gonna change animated or live action.
Okay, so
No,
they're in detention. Xana attacks. We have Odd trying to get them out of detention. First by using like a robo mouse, then by sending his dog in there, which eventually um gets Jim chasing them, so that they can get out of there and go in, fight William, save the ship, which, as we said, took like a couple of keystrokes and solved the whole thing.
yeah,
Something
but
which
the
could easily have been written on a note card, apparently.
yeah, but the thing you're forgetting, yes, it was Oz dog, but it wasn't Oz idea.
Right.
That was all Yumi's younger brother and his friend taking the dog, put it in river, and sending Jim on this level gift chase.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, but now they have a new ship. Now they'll be able to go into the digital sea, and I'm interested in seeing what happens when they explore it.
Yeah. Yeah. And, that was gonna be cool to wait to see what happens. And it would be a bit. This was a good batch of episodes, I would say. And I can't wait to see what else happens this season. Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, How about you?
I'm I've gone this far. I'm invested. I want to know what happens next.
Yeah, I got you. Alright, well, with that being said, guys, I I will probably be live Friday with a friend of mine. we will see she has internet trouble, and we will be talking about random top 10 topics.
Gotcha. I will say like Fridays for the foreseeable future are not going to be good for me.
Yeah, no,
I will be back eventually, just not right now.
no, I got that. Just let me know. But, alright, guys, before I walk out tomorrow, because I'm coming out with a new video series, and it's a unique one. It's somewhat of a original cartoon, kinda. So stay tuned for that. But in the meantime, hope you all have a great night, and I will see you all later. Bye, guys.
Later, taters.